Hello YouTubers, hello, welcome back. Why has it been a long time since I made a video? Well, what's happened? Well, bloody hasn't happened. Loads of things have happened. As you can see, we've still got the kit on here. Just wanted to show you that, just in case you thought we'd forgotten. I think it's been 6 months since the last video. Longer for an actual talking video. Well, quite a few things have happened. Back last year, when would that be? October. I fell over in the bus station and I tore all the ligaments and God knows what in my shoulder. Did quite a lot of damage, which meant I couldn't do my job anymore. So I had to go on sick. I was on the sick 3 months. I was already financially busted before I went on the sick. That just made things even worse. And then while I was off, I got addicted to a computer game, because before then, if you can imagine, no money, can't go out anywhere, can't do anything, can't buy very much shopping. You know, almost as bad as being unemployed. Terrible. But as I say, I discovered this game, started playing Conan Exiles, which I've told you about in the past, and met up with some friends on the Xbox, and that kind of helped me quite a bit, because I was feeling very depressed and you know, just needed someone to talk to. All my friends are all busy at work, and got very addicted to that game. And I've been still using my Xbox and still talking to my friends, and we played quite a few different games since then. Even gone as far as renting a server for Conan Exiles, which is doing very well. Well, at least it would do better if the game would work properly, because even though now it's fully released, the game is not working very well. It's working worse than what it was when it was a pre-release. So some other things happened. A friend of mine lost his job, so I spent a lot of time talking with him. You know, he's been going through the same thing as I've been going through, depression and whatever. So, you know, we're helping each other out. That's what friends are for. But also during this time, Suki died. Yes, my beloved pussycat died. She wasn't the friendliest of cats, as I now know, as I didn't know at the time, because she was my first. But it was somebody else's cat, and I rescued her from him. He didn't like cats at all. And I said I would take her on, and, you know, here we are now, down the line now. Now I've got 2 new cats, because a friend of mine's, who I work with, his wife knew somebody who had kittens, and I said I'll take one. I ended up taking 2, and that was another reason why I couldn't do anything. Not only did I not have any money and stuff, as like I said before, but also now I haven't got any time, because bringing up 2 kittens is not easy. You want to see the claw marks I've got all over me. But they're doing really, really well. They're still not quite a year old, but they're getting there. And that brings us to more periods on the sick. I found that I had, how can I explain it? Bottom problems, we'll say. Very painful. Sitting in an awkward position to alleviate the pain. I put my back out. That's why I was on the sick for 2 weeks. But while I was on the sick the first time, going back over again, I was watching a program on the television. It's one of these reports that the BBC News does, that we have here in the UK. And it's all about depression and mental health. And I think, hang on a minute, a lot of those symptoms they're talking about on there was what I was suffering from. So I think I was also suffering from mental fatigue, mental and stress, and depression. I feel a lot better now, thank God, touch wood. There's me touching wood. So doing a lot better. And of course, there's still more things that happened. Had a lot of trouble with Yahoo, and in finding out about Yahoo, why my Yahoo was acting up and not doing what we wanted it to do, I discovered that my PC had been hacked into, and had been hacked into for quite a few years. A long time. Didn't realise. But when you dive into it a bit deeper, I found loads of entries into my computer. I found lots of things changed within the settings to do with the security of my computer. Was turned off or disabled in some way. There was a piece of software on there that had been put on there by whoever it was that was hacking into me. I was having lots of problems with my Xbox, continuously asking me to change my password, which is settled down now. I don't have any of those issues now. And I did a very, very drastic thing. I said, that's it. I'm not going to even try and save my computer. I'm going to wipe the lot. I wiped both drives, deleted everything off, didn't try and save a single thing. The whole lot went. Anyway, more recently, I just literally have started watching YouTube videos again. And John, hello there, John from Arkansas, was asking me, he said, why don't you make a video, telling people what's been going on? Because it has been a very, very long time. And I thought, right, yeah, okay, we'll do that. So I thought, right, okay, we've already reinstalled my PC. That went quite well. But this time we've got Windows 10. And I've never used Windows 10 before. And it is completely different from what I've been used to. So for a start, getting used to a new operating system hasn't been easy. And it's been driving me up the wall because certain things you wouldn't expect it to do to you, it does. And I can't work out why yet. Still early days, but no, that will get used to it. But it also meant reinstalling the video editing software. That sounds easy, doesn't it? Well, it does. It sounds very, very easy. But when you can't find the discs and the product keys, that's even more difficult because you know. So I decided, since I can't find my discs, that I would buy an add-on. To the existing package that I had in the hope that I could utilise that somehow. And guess what, lads? It's asking me for the previous product key, which I do not have. But luckily, the company that I bought that software from, we're talking about Power Director 16 now it is. I've got 14 and 15, now I've got 16. And I discovered that through the support of the website that I was actually able to find out on the website my product key that I needed, the old product key to put in, because then it will ask you for the new product key, which I was able to put in, and now we have video editing software again. Yippee! Now I'm used to using it, that's not a problem, but the other side of it, the Windows 10 side of it, things that I would normally take for granted and do so easily, isn't quite so easy at the moment until I can get used to it. But I'm sure that will happen. Right, sharply moving on. As you can see, we still got the kit on the bench. It's not been touched or tidied up or anything. This is just exactly how it was left 6 months ago. Incidentally, the footage that I had made to upload next from last year, that video is gone. So this is just a little update on what happened to the project. We finished installing the ceramic capacitors, and we was going to move on to the resistors. There's a lot of 10k resistors to go in this. Now the other thing as well, which I seem to remember, do you remember me talking about these black things? These black things, we still haven't got a clue what they are. They don't test. They don't appear to be capacitors. They don't appear to be anything. They obviously must be something. I have absolutely no idea what they are. Now, I haven't done any homework or revision or anything. She just sheer off memory from what we did last year. So just bear with me a minute while I just have a look at the circuit board, see if I can remind myself. Hang on, I'm going to pause the video here while I just have a quick look. Right, now that we've just finally found a pointer and found out where it is this one here, goes here, Z1 and Z2. That's what this is, and that other one which has disappeared underneath there. That's what they are. And I have no idea where the schematic is, because I literally just sat down at the bench. But that's what it is on the parts list. And that's exactly what they look like. And I've drew a little symbol beside it. So obviously that looks like some kind of diode, but it doesn't test. At least my test equipment doesn't test it. I'll probably do a bit more research when I come into this a bit more seriously. I'm just showing this to give you a bit more of thought, you know, a bit more of a heads up. Now, one more thing I want to point out to you. I have no idea how many videos I'm going to be able to do. It's not going to be as many as before. I just don't know where I'm going to find the time. Time is getting short for me at the moment. All I can do is try my best, do what I can. That's what I'm going to do. As you can hear, I'm fine, I'm doing well. I'm still working, thank God. The cats are doing fine, driving me up the wall as usual. One of them likes trying to escape up the chimney breast on the inside. I've had to block all that off with pillows and things. I was hoping that she got too big she wouldn't be able to get up there, but she still can. But yeah, Poppy's the dominant one. She's the one that's in charge, and Sophie's the one that's submissive. She's lovely. They're both lovely. Love them to pieces. They don't fight. They love each other to pieces. They play all the time. It's great. So anyway, I'm going to upload this video, edit it and everything, and then when the next video is going to be, how long is a piece of string, don't know. I'll do the best I can. Okay, so take care everybody. Wish you all the best, and see you later.